You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Shine. Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. Lights are shining bright. My friends are in the club, we'll go all night. I see you in the back, the mood is right. If I just had your number, I would let you know how I feel. You walk up to me, start dancing to the music and the chase. Like this was meant to be. Take my hand, I feel my heart beat, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's some magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Feel your hands, the way you're touching me around my neck. Got chills. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes. Can't get enough. I can't get enough. Oh, it's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes. Can't get enough. Can't get enough.
Hello, everybody. Am I muted? No, I'm not muted. Excellent. I'm Michael, for those who don't know me. I am Sam's husband, and I work at Planet Anonymous doing shipping and all those kind of fun things in the background and customer service and all that sort of stuff. Sam is just busy making her morning wake-up coffee. So I figured I would just hijack the stream for a few minutes. I'm sitting in her chair, which is why I'm slightly out of frame. I don't want to adjust the height because that'll annoy her when she gets back. So hello, everybody. I hope you're all well. Sam is busy brewing her hot coffee because she needs that first thing in the morning. Otherwise, not that this is first thing in the morning, but I don't think she's had... No, she's had a coffee. She's going to need lots of pee breaks today, I guess. So what am I here to talk to you about? So I wanted to talk to you about a few things. The first thing I want to talk about, which I'm sure Sam will cover later, is there's no thunder from me, unfortunately. I'm going to keep it on the straight and narrow today. Bianca got her Starlet Stories on Thursday. I feel like that was slower, Bianca. That's a bummer. Oh well. Thank you for letting me know. So the couple of things I wanted to cover were the 50% off sale that we're currently having. It's a secret sale. So you hopefully have seen your shipping notifications for those already in your inboxes. The warehouse were geared up for that sale and have been shipping them out quick smart. There were one or two, actually there's four, not one or two, four really large orders that they are taking their time with to make sure that we get the packaging right, because we don't want anything squished in transit. Hello, dear. But those ones have been packed. It's just I'm waiting on visual confirmation of them before we ship them. I just want to make sure they've packed them right. One order had almost 200 individual items. There was like individual items being...
That's a lot.
Well, the paper pack plus the kit plus the sticker book, they're all separate items. So anyway, that's kind of happened there. So that's why some of you who may have ordered a couple of really large things or larger orders maybe haven't seen them just yet. So that was really the main thing I wanted to talk about. That sale is ongoing. Thank you for your support in that sale so far. And I haven't adjusted your chair, so I'm really out of frame. And if you have a friend who's into planning or just crafting, because our kits are, I guess, good for crafting as well, please let them know about the secret sale. Yeah, the biggest, there's one package in there with almost 200 items is almost 8 kilograms, so it's a significant item. The other thing, I've got it in my notes for Sam to talk about, but she might not get there. Just for some people, I'm going to start the stream on the most enjoyable and interesting thing possible: taxes. I know. I'm not good news bear today in this regard. So unfortunately, we are being taxes are being passed on to us for Canadian customers and also for most customers in Europe. So we are going to need to pass those on soon. Because we're not actually paying the taxes, we're paying the courier company who charges us the taxes. I don't know if we can call it taxes on a line item. It might just be an artificially bumped up price. Anyway, that's just a flag for anyone in Canada that if you want to order stuff, do it before I do that change, and because otherwise you'll be paying a bit more for the tax. That's all I really had. I'll let Sam get in here and talk to you about all the good things. But Secret Sale has 3 more days to go. Get in and grab those goodies because that sale won't last long. And as with all of our items, once they're gone, they're gone. Righto. Off to the good looking one. Bye.
Hi. Hello, everybody. Hello, beautiful you. Just have to move that cord out of the way. Hello. How are we doing? Hold on. Why am I too tall in this? I feel like Michael has been borrowing my cameras and now they don't sit right. Hello. Let me see if I can just adjust this slightly. Hold on. Nope, wrong way. This way. Okay. Hello. Let's see who we have in the chat. Also, Diane, not pulling an indie. I'm the original. Yeah, I to be honest, this is my second coffee. Right before it went live, I'm like, 2 minutes. That's enough time to make a second coffee. I could have a second coffee. It is not enough time to make a coffee. Also, I need to show you this goodness because, like, I don't know if you can see on camera. Hopefully you can, but it's pink. Pink coffee. Okay, let's say hi to everybody who's in the chat. Denise, Cindy, Diana, Katie, Michelle, Diane. Have I said Diane already? I know I've already mentioned one of Diane's comments. Bianca, Maria, Marisol, Karen. Yeah, I'm Diana. Nice new graphic. Yeah, I have been playing around a little bit in like the little 2 and 3 minutes that I have spare, while my computer's doing another task. I'll jump on the other one and update a few bits for this live. Yeah, sorry, the countdown took a little while to start. I was frantically cleaning, and trying to look like a normal human being. No, we're not doing that anymore. We are not doing that anymore. Hey, Nikki, Cindy, Darla, Laurie, Tracy. It is getting warmer here, which is fantastic. But, I mean, not fantastic for the people who are currently struggling in the heat overseas, but I guess as it gets warmer here, it gets cooler there, theoretically. Michelle, I would love to be at the beach right now. Too hot, no AC. I need a coastal escape. Don't we all? Hi to my peeps. Who else have I got? Melanie. Hi, Melanie. It keeps jumping on me. They were fast. Yeah, 200 items. What an incredible... Could you imagine receiving that? That would just be kind of epic. Coffee. Yeah, so hi everyone. What is pink coffee? So pink coffee is, hold on, let me just jump this back again. Here we go. Pink coffee is also known as a dirty chai. So it's a chai latte, but it has, so it's a special mix that we buy that gives me life in the mornings. But it's basically beetroot powder within the chai mix. So yeah, it's a little bit of fun. It's a little bit of, they've decided to stop making it. Source Whole Foods. I'm looking at you right now. If anybody knows anybody at Source Whole Foods, hold on, I need to move all my pretty stuff away because this will stain it.
Oh, yeah.
Could you pass me a piece of paper, please? Yeah. The people at Source Whole Foods, this is for you. You need to keep stocking this stuff because I can't start my morning without my pink chai. My pink chai latte. Thank you. Okay, hold on. This is what the magic is. Oops, that's the wrong camera. Okay. So, I hope that you can see. It's a little bit hard to see it there. I'm like, can I sprinkle a little bit out?
It's liquid gold.
It is liquid gold. I really don't want to waste it, but
Powdered gold.
there we go. You can kind of see it there, and it sort of shimmers when I make it. Get that out of here. But it's literally like it's the way I wake up in the morning. So I'm a little bit. We've been buying out as much as we can afford in little clumps. So hold on. We're at day. Okay, hold on. We are out of triple digits for the first time at the end of June. Okay, I know that's hot. That's like 40 something ish. I still haven't done that page in my planner. On day 23 of over 100 degree in Houston, Texas. My goodness, Texas. 98. It looks like rose gold power. Yes, it does. It does. Well, this is the thing. I have done that several times, but this is like, I just love waking up with a pink, a pink chai coffee. It just, anyway, so they let me write down the ingredients for it. So there's going to be some experimenting in my future, I feel. 45. Oh, that's hot. That is hot. Hot. So I've got a few things that I sort of want to chat about today. Michael already, I caught some of his stuff, kind of. I caught some of his stuff, and so he was talking about the warehouse and how quickly it's shipping out, which is fantastic. Oh, how good it is to have a competent warehouse. So that's good. And he's got orders are flying out. We're shipping in-stock items same day if ordered before 3 p.m., which is approximate AEST, so Australian Eastern Standard Time, which is approximately 10 p.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time, I'm guessing that is. Hi, Larry. I love pink, but I need... Oh, Karen, this is the best of both. This is why I live for this. It's got an Americano capsule in it, as well as chai, and the chai has the pink through it. I can't live without my coffee. So this has the best of both, hence the dirty chai. If you ever go to a cafe, a dirty chai is, for those who don't know, I feel like most people would know, but then again, it's sort of like one of those off the cuff. Not everybody does it, but a dirty chai is basically a chai with a coffee shot. And I'm like, can I have a super dirty chai? And they're like, what? And I'm like, just keep adding shots. Shots. Okay. So he's talked about that. Oh, we're running a similar activity during the Go Wild collab sale. Yeah, it would be great if you could share with everybody what you're purchasing. And not just in our group. So in the Go Wild group, I haven't actually shared, but that's coming. I feel like that's this for Friday. Is that right? Oh my gosh, I look really pale. And oh my God, my skin. Let me just make it a little bit warmer in here. FYI, light roast coffee has more caffeine than medium or dark roast. Okay, Penny's in the comments with the knowledge. Yeah, Friday. Thank you. Oh, and hold on. Oh, I keep trying to bring up this and it keeps moving. Angie, my sale items shipped the morning after I ordered. I mean, that is brilliant. I am so glad to see that stuff's arriving. I've seen some comments in the group about how quick it has shipped and how fast it's arriving to people. So that is fantastic. Fantastic news. I'm currently looking at my Starlit Story stamps. They are awesome, like the filled ones. I like the filled ones. Oh, yes, they are pretty. By the time I get them, I can't remember what I've done because I've usually done like at least one more kit after that. And I'm sort of working on a million things at once. Penny is my coffee advisor. Penny, I feel like the next kit's going to be for you. Not cool, Ecam. Where is... This may get everything. Hey, there it is. Oh, we're getting everything. It's all the things all at once. Everywhere, everything all at once. Mine shipped out next day as well. Yay. I was floored that mine shipped a day after mine was ordered. It's also en route. I might fall asleep soon. Oh, I just want to let you know that so far I'm impressed with the warehouse. Thank you so much, Christina, and sleep well. Thank you so much for those. Yeah, we're not doing subtle today. We're not doing subtle. She did. She did. I will have to, yeah, there's some stuff today. I mean, I don't have a lot of new stuff to show, but I kind of have some new stuff to show. Okay, so Michael has also talked about, before I get to all that, let me just, front of house sort of stuff, the boring stuff. Oh yeah, we have changed the way, I don't know if Michael got to this part, but we have changed the way that reviews work on the websites. You should be able to add subscriptions. You should be able to add reviews for the kits that you have purchased previously. So in the subscription box. So for example, if you want to leave a review on the subscription box, you can. If you want to leave a review on Starlit Stories, I'm picking one that's probably not even, pardon me, up there. So let's say Coastal Escape kit. You can go to the Coastal Escape kit and leave, oh my gosh, and leave a review. Pardon me. I was fading fast. Now I seem to be wide awake. Sorry about that. So yeah, there we have changed that around. We would love to receive as many reviews as we can, especially ones where you're sharing an image of what you've made with it, because that then gives us some content that we can show on the pages to show other people all the cool stuff that people make with it, without us physically having to sit there and do it ourselves. Because the problem is with the show and tell stuff, yes, we can put it on there, but it takes time we do not have, but something that we do plan on doing in the future. So if you do leave a review, please also leave an image of something that you've made with the kit, with the product, with whatever it is. Okay, we have started advertising. Hi.
I just thought I'd bring you something in case you have more technical problems.
Oh, thunder. Very cute. Oh, I've got the sniffles. Again. I'm just trying to look for my tissues. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've tried before and couldn't leave reviews. Yeah, and we know that was an issue. So I spoke to the app. Oh, Michael and I both spoke to the app people. And we have been doing a few small updates on the website as we go along. Trying to... just trying to... I mean, it's no secret here that we just do not have time for anything. So whenever we do have time, we're just trying to spend a couple of minutes here and there making as many small improvements as we can to catch up. Now, speaking of taking time, I don't know how many of you are on Instagram, and I know that I didn't post anything last night because I got tired very quickly last night. But I have started this new series thing. Oh yeah, before I get into that, thank you, Bianca, for the reminder. We have switched on markets, so we do use Shopify. We have switched on markets, which means you shop in your local currency. I'm not sure how many. I I know that the US has their own. I feel like the UK also might have their own. I'm not sure if it's just a generalized thing. I haven't had the time to sit down and talk to Michael about it, but we thought it'd be a really great time to implement and test it right before the wild sale. So that is something that we have wanted to do for a very long time. And one of the reasons why we did the website update earlier this year is so that we could roll that out. And one of the reasons why we've had the pain with the new subscription module and all these little things. So as we're slowly going through, it's in Notion. Oh, USD and Great British pounds, Great Britain pounds, GBP, are now live on the site. We'll be adding extra currencies soon. Canadian dollar, the euro, and NZ dollars are on our list. Oh, there we go. Sorry, not sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. Oh, that was out of... Anyway, yes, so hopefully that has been helping. We hope so. Because I know that a lot of, especially American new customers are like, oh my gosh, you're so expensive. It's like, no, but it's really not. But I can understand why people are like, well, it's expensive because you're looking at AUD, but actually as USD. And it doesn't help when some of the social media, like Facebook, shares it as A, like it's just got $ and A. So like for somebody who's not, well, for anybody, like, is that American, Australian? Like it just doesn't, make sense. So I love, and that's the thing. It looks a lot, it does look cheaper in USD. It's not, it's the same. Well, roughly the same. But you know, it's there anyway. It's an option. Hopefully it makes things easier. Okay. I forgot to put you on quiet. Please be quiet. Talking to my phone. So, yes, Instagram. I have started a new series on my Instagram. And it's funny because last week I felt really scattered on my lives just because I had already filmed the first post for that, but not actually shared my first post for that. So I was sort of in this place of being in like this transitional place of sort of trying to hold back and not say anything, but really wanting to talk to people about it. It's just, for those people who haven't watched, I think I'll make like a little highlighted story reel for anybody who wants to go back and watch. But like going and watching Barbie was very awakening. Very it was such a I didn't expect that movie to hit on so many levels, and I can understand why it is such a big smash hit. Like, whew, and I'm so glad that I got to take indie. Cathartic, yep, that's one. And so I came home, and as I was getting changed into my PJs, I was like, oh my goodness, I need to do this post. And I actually got dressed back again, and then just did this whole what was on my mind about these crazy high expectations I have for myself, and I just really starting to unpack that. And yeah, so it was very eye-opening. So if you have not gone and seen Barbie, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Thank you, Angela. Because it is just amazing on so many levels. And if you do have a daughter, definitely go and see it with her, because I feel like watching it with Indy was just even better. I don't think... Okay, so my daughter heard that there was too much adult content. I had heard that too, and there's like a few subtle things, but Indy is 10. I really don't think that it was inappropriate for her. So anyway, on that topic, I also want to say that if you have messaged me, because I've received a lot of messages, like I'm not used to this. So I've been having, two of my planner besties, or just my besties, Bess and Jamie, have been sort of helping me wrap my head around getting back into social media, getting back, because I explain, like, well, I don't have to explain because I know, but like I do these lives, and these lives are especially first thing on a Monday morning. And I know it's Sunday night for a lot of people, but it is Monday morning here, to have the lights on, to think about all the things that I've got to do this week, to promote, but also to just be authentically me. I find it really quite difficult to do. As Monday mornings, I've always hated. I'm Garfield. I hate Mondays. But I keep it on Mondays because it's a better time for a lot of people who watch. And I was going somewhere with this, and I have just completely lost my... Oh, and Bess and Jamie were like, okay, so, why aren't you on like other places? And I said, I feel really safe here because firstly, my people are all in here. And, there's a lot of things that I've been through where people have made me feel not good enough and all that sort of stuff. You can read about that on or listen to that in my post. I will add it to a highlight. And they said, well, you're doing the Beautiful You thing and you're a photographer. Why don't you do that? Like, why don't you put that into practice for yourself? And I was like, yeah, okay. And so they gave me this whole idea of, and I've always said, I don't know how to talk to the people. Like, planner peeps is the closest thing, but it's not just people who do planners, because I sort of straddle a few different areas, and I don't feel comfortable saying, hey, y'all, because I'm not American, although I love the word y'all. And like, I guess the closest equivalent is like, hey, yous. And like, oh, that's such bad use of England. But just wanting to talk to people, and they're like, well, why don't you say, hey, beautiful you? And I'm like, oh, okay, hold on. And they're like, and this is a way of you also saying it to yourself and rediscovering who you are and coming into your own power. And this is like what Tracy said, Barbie had such a strong message for women, and holy crap balls it did. And not just for kids, for women of all ages. It was sort of, there it is. It was like, okay, I really need to come into this. You can say, I feel like I never say it right, by the way, in this text. And a lot of my American friends are like, you can say it. I'm like, yeah, but it doesn't feel normal in my mouth. Like, yaw. Maybe it's because we pronounce our vowels differently here. People hate Mondays because other people tells us we're supposed to break out of the mold. I like that. I like it. It also comes from when I worked in corporate, and it was like, oh, I've got to go back again. But these lives help me to actually love Mondays, even when I don't want to do them. And it's not because I get to connect with, I want to say it, y'all. But it's more like, oh my gosh, it's Monday morning. I just want to sleep. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to people. But then I people with the people, you people, and I feel a lot of love, and that sort of energizes me. So yeah, anywho, I'm trying to get back onto Instagram, because yeah, this is definitely felt the way. So at the moment, I know there's not a lot of posts about like what we do and all that, but I'm like, okay, I'm going back in there. I'm just being authentically me. I'm in the stories. I'm getting back out there. It is a great word, Diana. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much to everybody who has messaged me about that, because I don't know if I'm meant to say this, but I'm working on a little special project, which all of that stuff that you have messaged me is going to come through on, and I'm not allowed to say anything more, I think, right now, because I haven't spoken to the person who is also helping me on this project. But But where is my thunder? Why is this stuff not showing today? But anyway, yeah, I just did that. Yeah. But yeah, I am reintroducing myself. Now, just to let you all know, on the Insta, like I keep my YouTubes non-sweary because I know a lot of people watch with their kids, and that's cool, and I'm here for that. Is that a noun, a verb? Hold on, thundered. You've been thundered. Is that like a noun, a verb? I failed English. I'm not good with the England. Crap. Where was I? Oh, that's right. But I will, on the days where I'm feeling exceptionally passionate on Instagram, I will do a disclaimer of, hey, I might get a little bit wordy. I'm always wordy. I might get a little bit sweary on the Instagram, but I won't do that here because I know a lot of people watch with their kids. Hey, kids. And, you know, I don't want to alienate the people who watch that. So, yeah. Anywho, I hope that explains a little bit more. It worked. We saw the thunder. Oh, good. Next up, I just want to make sure I've done everything else. And then I'm going to talk about, you know what? Let's talk about the next kit. So, the next kit theme, hold on, let me see if I can I'm not going to bring it up just yet, but let me see if I can. I'm so sweary, but I really try to rein it in on my public things, just in case. Absolutely. I don't watch with the kids, but I don't enjoy the spicy words. That's just me, and that's why I'm going to do that in it. Like it's going to be in a different spot. This is just going to be on, like, you're still going to get me, maybe a little bit more. So right now I'm feeling so much more relaxed doing this because I'm feeling like I can just like word vomit and not have to hold myself back, which is exceptionally freeing. And yes, okay, I'm going to jump around a bit more. I'm going to be a bit of a hot mess on some days, but you know what? Trying to be more perfect for these lives has always given me so much more anxiety about doing the lives, which has then caused me to has caused me to almost spiral and be way worse. So now I'm just going to let my spiciness just go, and not give two craps if I ramble. Hashtag need to hire a video editor. Okay, so anyway, that's that. But yeah, these will never have the spicy words. These yeah. And on Instagram, I will definitely put a disclaimer, maybe even do what Bess did, which was like I can't even say the name of it, but F It Fridays, where she sort of went into a little bit more of a casual chat. I do like that idea. So Bess has become my social media advisor, which is fantastic. That girl has got game. Anyway, when I was little, my mum used to take 20 cents off our pocket money if we said a bad word. Even words like idiot or calling someone stupid. I haven't ever sworn. Her thing worked. Where I grew up, that had the opposite effect. It just, everybody swore, just not around parents. So my granddad was a truck driver, and he was all, down the ports and, trucky. And like, he was so angry when I first swore. This is a story for Instagram. I might have to share this story, because I feel like it might upset a few people, so I definitely won't say it here. But I feel like my personal thing is, at the end of the day, it's a word. You could use almost any word to hurt someone. And there's certain words which are classed as swear words that can be used not as necessarily swears or to hurt people, but in generalized context. yeah, this will be maybe a Friday topic on Instagram. Because I would love to talk more about this, because it's something that's really interesting to me. And this is all part of the whole unraveling of expectations and being me, and being ourselves, not just being me, because they are nouns and adjectives. Thank you, Jamie, because you know that I can't do that stuff. Jamie for the win. Now, I never swore, but now my mum even swears. It cracks me up. Yeah, and it's people literally. I think as women we are definitely coming into our own a lot more, right? Oh, Shannon, I want to give you the biggest hug right now. Any word can hurt. My ex used to call me a thing that hurt more than any, exactly that. And you are not. You are a gorgeous. I want to reframe that in your mind. I want to reframe it as, okay, if you're a thing, you are a beautiful, magnificent, wonderful, amazing, caring, kind, loving thing that is also a person who is incredible. And I'm big on the reframing to how you want to see it. So, because that's not okay. You just don't use words to upset people. My mum swore last week. I nearly fell down and then laughed forever about it. Oh, that's hilarious. Hold on. I was a US Navy sailor and I drove a truck, the largest haul trucks in North America. And I swear like both a sailor and a truck driver. My dad was a preacher, so I never heard them at home. And that is fine. If that is you, it's a you do you thing. If that is you, that is absolutely wonderful. And there is nothing wrong with that either. Okay, next kit. Let's jump on to the next kit. Sherelle, thank you. Thank you for that little nudge in the right direction. Okie dokie. So, the next kit. And it's weird because I really haven't stopped falling in love with my fall kit yet. And I'm just opening up my notes. So, the next kit. It's sort of, so we've gone from Peach Promenade, which was Viv and Clyde's story. Now I know I haven't shared as much as I wanted to because things have gotten busy. And then we went to Farmhouse Fall, which follows Willow, who is, oh my goodness, pardon me, I forgot about this with coffee. Who is Willow, who is Viv and Clyde's granddaughter. And I know I keep saying I can't remember if it's a daughter or a granddaughter. Anyway, it's a granddaughter. Anyway, so the next sort of lightly follows on from that story. It's a new theme, but it's still, we're bringing that story along. And the next theme is, hold on, I have a couple of different overlays that I want to show. Hopefully I show them in order because there is an order. Okay, we're ready? The next theme, and this should have under it, the PA Cafe presents, and we're going to bring in our character. And this is, I'll tell you his name in a second, but let me tell you what the theme is called first. So the PA Cafe presents Coffee and Corgis. Featuring honey. I hope that we are loving that. So, oh yay! And yes, Willow still reminds me of Buffy's best friend, and there's definitely that in there. Hold on, now I separated him out so that I could bring him up. I think he's going to go over the top of me though. Hold on. Whoops! Let me just hide those. Whoops! Ah! Please stand by. We are having some technical difficulty. Oh, hold on. Which way do I turn? I go this way. So this is Barista Ken. Ken does the barista. Ken does the barista. Ken also is... Sorry, these comments I just realised are coming up under chat, but so I'm just gonna have to read them out. But Bianca says, "Damn, he is hot." Angie is, "How cute." Katie is, "He's yummy." Hold on, let me just move Barista Ken over. He's yummy. Going to that cafe. I'm laughing so hard I'm crying. Okay, the rest of this live, I think I'm just gonna have to like share. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're all awesome. Okay, so apparently it's just a sticker book with Barista Ken and the corgi. And Honey the corgi. I will sell out, I will sell millions. Okay, oh my gosh. Are you telling me I didn't have to put in all the effort for the book, the sticker book? Okay, hold on. Now, when I say so Jamie has been helping me out a significant amount and helping me with catching up and getting through all the design work and the editing and all that. So, Jamie, we didn't have to do all that work. We could have just put a whole book of Barista Ken. Okay. How big is the Ken cut out? Not big enough, but it's enough. Can we see the corgi again? Yes, we can. So the corgi, so the idea behind this, and this is similar to one of the papers. So you can sort of see the paper in the background that I've put together. And it's, so Honey the corgi, hold on, let me just tell you a bit of the story. So, because I just bypassed the story because you all just made me laugh so much. Shannon. So that is Barista Ken. Barista Ken is, sorry, he is Willow's fiance. He's from, so I've been watching a lot of little Hallmark movies as we were like going through this series of Vivian and Clyde and all that sort of stuff. So he's from the city and he got tired of the hustle and bustle, and so he decided to open up he decided to leave his corporate job and open up a little cafe, and that's how he met Willow. Have I just turned everybody against Willow? I've got some of them are like very like, oh, she's awesome, and now like, nope, she's gone. Anyway, so why I came back to this after showing Honey was a gift from Barista Ken to Willow. And Honey is a very cheeky little corgi who, what corgi? I'm just loving Ken. I love that. So Honey is the cute little corgi who causes all sorts of trouble in the cafe, but everybody loves her anyway. Willow is one very blessed girl. Yes, that is for sure. Look, if it serves you, Ken is available. If not, if you want to play along with the story that we have here, then he's fiance. But yeah, so Willow, Honey is like the shop's mascot. So there's a whole bunch of like really cute little stickers and die cuts of Honey. You're all just making me laugh so much. I need a corgi butt stamp. That seals it. No more girls in PA kits. Right? Is this all I had to do this whole time? Here I am going for the, the girl power stuff. Well, not just girl power, but you know what I mean. A corgi stamp. Yes. Yeah, so that is our next theme. And Honey gets into a whole bunch of, little trouble going through and drinking coffee and making a bit of a mess and tipping coffees over and putting cute little paw prints all over the floor. And I mean, they're cute because we don't have to clean them up, right? If we had to clean them up, then they wouldn't be so cute. But, and that's what this is. It's the, this image that I've shown. Oop, hold on. Move out of the way, Ken. So it's the cute little paw prints through the coffee. That Honey has made a little bit. Yeah, you need your power to get it, Ken. You are all so awesome. Michelle, that is very true. All jokes aside, it is adorable. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad that there's been such a strong reaction to this kit. Every time I release a kit, I always get nervous because, I never know how it's going to be taken, especially right now when I know everybody's dollar is not stretching as far as it used to. So, I feel like I really have to pull out more stops to make the kit perfect, and hence why we're adding a little bit of story in. But okay, here's a fun fact. I wanted to do the barista kit. So it's very heavily inspired from Barista Brunch, obviously. Honey Misbehaving, yes. Oh, thank you, Christina. This is me just relaxing, and if I say the wrong thing, I say the wrong thing. And if I, it's trying to relax. And hold on, where was I? Oh, that's right. I was researching for this kit and I was like, okay, I want it to be like barista brunch, but there needs to be something else that comes into it. And I'm like, oh, a lot of people have said that they really like the dogs that we've been including lately. And I was like, oh, what about corgis and coffee? That sort of, it has a ring to it. And it's really hard for me because there's a delay on top of how fast it moves. So trying to bring the comments in and stay on top of them is really difficult. But I love them. Please thumbs up, like, subscribe, comments, all that sort of stuff. And so I did some research, went on to Googled, coffee sticker kits, cafes that are local, looking at the cafe vibes, typed in corgis and coffee and saw this little foam. I would love to show it, but it's go on YouTube, type in corgi coffee and you will see the wiggle wiggle. My coffee don't wiggle wiggle. And then I found out that there is actually a coffee shop in Brisbane, half an hour from me, that actually has corgis there. That's their branding is I can't remember. It's not called the Corgi Cafe, but they have corgis there on the weekends. So I feel like I'm gonna have to make a trip. I feel like I'm going to have to make a trip to the Corgi Cafe and do some content. It's work, right? It is work. Well, yes, Tracy, there was kittens in Starlit. So, I'll swap it around every now and again. But this is... Candy's just come in and go, what did I miss? Oh, Candy, you missed a lot. Hold on. I missed everything too. Okay, let me give you a really quick You missed a next hit, Corgis and Coffee. And you missed Barista Ken. I mean, there was another like this, but I think everybody just went, nah, we don't care for that so much. Okay, if only you knew. So there's a little, yeah, this must be where the Queen's Corgis meant. I would like to think that even though she's all, is demure the right word? That's what's coming to my brain. But like her dogs would just like get up to mischief and like rip out the royal gardens. And so that's where my head went when I was adding in Corgis. So yeah, that is, I do they have again. Tracy, you're going to be relocating to Brisbane to go to the Corgi Coffee in the hopes that there's Ken. So that is the next kit. Jamie and I are frantically pulling together the designs for that so that we can show all that in a few days' time. All the cookies came out for Ken. Yes, they did. Hey. So be it. He is yummy. You can rewatch. If you rewatch, you're just going to see me laughing so much at all the comments that were flying through. But yes, it's cute little corgis, mischievous corgis. Some cute little coffee toe beans. Because you know, doggy toe beans are so cute. And yeah, that's what the kit's going to be. That's the feel of the kit. Can he have a bartender brother? Oh. Okay, I need to write that down. Yeah, Jamie, great ideas. Jamie, write that down for me. So yeah, that's the next kit. I can't believe I just showed a snippet and that reaction has just been everything. So thank you all so much. Giving me life, bartender brother. What's that? Oh, the cog turning. I was like, what's that little thing? It's a cog. Oh, I was a barista for 10 years. I never got to work with Ken. Oh. Oh, yay, finally. I love two things, dogs and coffee. I hope you love this. Oh, I think his brother should own a winery. This story just goes on. This story is the story that just keeps on giving. Am I right? Maybe don't call him Alan though. Hey, Alan was awesome. I liked Alan. So yeah, anyway, that's the next kit. It is going to be amazing. I mean, we all know how much I love coffee. If you're not a coffee drinker, just pretend they're hot chocolates because you can't miss out on the corgis. The corgis are far too cute. You can't miss out on Ken. Nikki wins. Hold on. What did Nikki say? Nikki wins. Hold on. Marcy said Nikki wins. Oh, Nikki, who said that can he have a bartender brother? Yes. Are the corgis related to... Oh, because you missed that whole story. Yes, they are. So, Willow, who is the Farmhouse Falls main character, she is Viv and Clyde's granddaughter, who is the fiance of Ken, or not, if Ken floats your boat. And Honey was the gift that Ken gave to Willow for their engagement. Caffeine isn't a drug, it's a lubrication for the brain cells. Yes, it is fuel for my brain. It brings the clarity. It helps me. It even helps me sleep. It's soothing. I love coffee, dogs, and Ken. Men and horses. Who said that? Oh, thank you. Endless possibilities. Laurie said men and horses. Precious. I love this whole family through the kids. Yay. I love the story. I wish I had more time to write on the story because it is in my world. It's a whole, in my head, sorry, it's a whole big world. And that sort of depicts the little bits and pieces that you can get for the kits. And I would love to like explore that so much more. Because it just feels, it's fun. It sort of brings it back from just being it's almost like it becomes a story. Well, it is a story. Words, not wording. Need more the caffeine. The caffeine. It's empty, people. It's empty. I need more previews. Well, you know what? I will have more previews up on the website on the 26th, I think, or 27th, whenever our changeover is, which I can never remember. www.pa. Oh my goodness, my brain just farted. www.plannersnon.com/help has the schedule. 27th, 9:12 p.m. Well, I mean, AEST, roughly. Michael doesn't know how to make coffee. Michael does not do the barista. Michael does not do the barista. Michael does the tea. Michael has recently learned how to do teas. But Michael does not do the barista. Ken, any opportunity. Ken does the barista. Ken does the baristering in the coffee shop. Ken also does the baristering at home. Have we all seen that TikTok/reel of the, what was it? This is Zoom. No, it wasn't Zoom. It's Jamie, fill me in. Sorry. Welcome to the new PA. I can't remember what it was called. It's like home conferencing. Home conferencing Ken. It was awesome. Anyway, conference call. That's right. This is conference call Ken. Yeah, that may need to be dropped in our group. Jamie, could you maybe drop that in and say that was an inspiration for naming, and as long as Barbie and Jamie, drop that in the group. Now, I feel like I just need to end the live because I can't top this. No, hold on. I need to do show and tell. That's how I top it. But actually in the show and tell, I hope it comes up first. Let's jump over to show and tell, because in the show and tell, I have, that didn't pop up. My overlay did not show up again. In the show and, now, look, if we're going to go there, Nina. Were you a Big Brother fan and they had the After Dark? Okay, hold on. It's not going to go that After Dark. I would love to do an After Dark, but not, hold on, wait. Not a proper, a Big Brother After Dark, but where, you can't even see it because it's so light, but I've just turned on my lights over here. You can't really see them. Anyway. My boyfriend's going to have a fit when this kid arrives. No. Just, yeah. This is your planner. Okay. Let's jump into show and tell, because there has been some amazing, wonderful things in our community this week / not just this week. And I do believe I've been told it's a lot less than last week when I had to speed through, and then I sped through and it was over really quickly. So I apologize, because there was so many amazing things last week that it was incredible. Let me jump into the show and tell. Prepare for, what's it say? Prepare. Or is that a hashtag? It's very small on my screen. Oh, this is still a big lot. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's jump in. Okay, so. Hold on one moment, please. I've lost my button because I turned on my lights. There we go. Okay, so we have. There we go. All right. So we have a weekly spread using Mermaid Shores by Michelle, which is cool. I love the waves and the bubbles and the whoa. It's just, yeah. There is so many epic things out there at the moment. Tamika has done a gorgeous Sunflowers and Sunshine layout. I love the sidebar. Always loves Michelle's stuff. Yes. Next up we have by Tracy, who has done a beautiful Starlit Stories dashboard. And then we have, Tracy's also done another one for Pretty Posy. I Oh, the dripping honey. Yum. And another one. Oh, okay. Love the tears. Love the tears. They actually really accentuate the, because I know that there's a lot of white space, especially with the die cuts. I feel like the tears just sort of make the designs pop, especially on a design like this. Pardon me. Okay, this was what I wanted to get to as well. Michelle. This gave me, there was another, hopefully the other page. Oh, there we go. This, I love this. This was awesome. And, because I did see this one morning when I woke up and I was like, oh my goodness. And yeah, I'm so glad that the Instagram sort of inspired you and that you used note to self. And I feel like I am taking on board where a few people have said to me, you need to do another note to self type kit. And I love that this just totally Barbie themed. And I love that you used the America Ferrera's or the mum's speech, because feels I'm going to have that in my planner too. Okay, next up is by Tracy. So Tracy has done a gorgeous birthday card featuring, and it's a gatefold, trifold, featuring Into the Wild. Drinks. Next up by Shalina, who has a digital planner and used the Serenity Digital Creative Kit. And then Tamika has done another layout using Coastal Escape. Okay, that's too cute. You've got like the minis. I'm thinking about putting the minis back on white again, by the way, for this reason. The minis at the beach. And then we have, sorry, Nina, I'll get back to your thing shortly, your question shortly. Next up we have is by Hell, featuring Starlit Stories, gorgeous layout. And then by Shannon, also using, I love that Starlit has arrived and people are using it so quickly. That looks gorgeous as well. Sorry, that was by Shannon Martin. Next is by, is it Layla, who has used Butterfly Skies. Butterfly Skies is another really empowering kit if you're wanting, and I feel like we have some of those left, I believe. But yes, the Butterfly Skies was another empowering kit theme with the butterflies and growing into yourself. So that's another theme that I love. Next up is a weekly layout by Diana, which is gorgeous, and it's got a whole bunch of the minis in there from the mini sticker book. And wait, I feel like it's not just Coastal Escape. That looks like Seaside Washi. Is that Seaside Washi? Am I getting that right? And some stickers from Seaside as well. So it's got Coastal Escape, Getaway Minis. Oh, a whole bunch of minis from the mini sticker book. I love it. And it's also got the Coastal Escape. Okay, and then next up we've got the Planner Babe, yep. Kit by Angela. And I love how you've found the little clips to match the colours perfectly. I really love that washi. That's one of my favourites. And then next up we've got by Melanie is a Coastal Escape layout. And I love the little, you've almost like made your own washi from is that from the journaling washi that you've cut it all up? Beautiful. And actually, I'm just looking at that, like deconstructing it. You've got I think it's drawn like the dividers, but in the colors that match the kit. And then you've used the boxes, or have you drawn those boxes? No, they look like the boxes on this sticker book. Anyway, loving. And then next up, we've got a 5 kit. Okay, hold on. I saw this challenge in the group and I thought, oh my gosh, even I don't know if I could do this. 5 kit mashup. Okay, testing me. You ready? We've got Hello Universe, which is the sidebar. We've got Dream Chaser, which is the washi at the bottom. Spread the Sparkle. I'm trying to think. Hold on. The little thing flying down is from Masquerade. I think the girl is from Under the Stars. How am I doing so far? And I'm trying to think. And the skinny washi is from Northern Lights. Spread the Sparkle. I feel like that was from like Bake with Love. Where is Katie? Katie, if you're in here, help a sister out. Did I get them all? It was mainly Seaside, but it was about the blue. So I used the skinny washi from Country Cottage in addition to the Coastal Escape washi. Love the coastal scene. Oh, that was for the not this one, but the other one. And yeah, it was beautiful, Dana. Well done. So yeah, let me know if I got those right. I feel like I got them right. Thick washi was Dream Chaser. Is that what I said? That's what I meant. I swear it. I swear that's what I meant. I'm so sorry for the sniffing, everyone. I actually have really bad sinuses, so I sniff a lot, which you probably may not have known, and now you're very hyper aware of it. No, I think that small flower. Oh, yes, that little small flower is Rejuvenate, but I think the other small flower at the top was Masquerade with the like, because they fell down, right? I want to do that when I get my big order. Christina, yes. Weekly layout. Sorry, next one. Weekly layout by Angie Robinson, who has used Coastal Escape. I love how we're all like using the papers in the background to sort of like, and not just the papers, but the washi, the die cuts, the pen, like all the stuff to really theme the background. It's beautiful. And I love how you've done the sidebar, so you've extended it up, because to be honest, and I've got a little layout that I want to show people that I did. I was struggling with extending that sidebar. And I know I say to everybody, oh, it's easy, but the struggle was real. So these are great ideas on how to extend the sidebar. Next up we have by Penny. Yay, Penny, who has used sunflowers and sunshine. And oh, I love it. And I love that you've got the little, the journaling bottom bar as well. And you've also used it all to decorate, and that wood in the background. Perfect. And another one by Penny. We've got the Coastal Escape layout. These are beautiful. And I love that it's in the Coastal Escape planner, and that you've used you've decorated the pockets as well. Beautiful. And you've got the pen in the back, and oh, there's a quote. I can't see what that quote says. Okay, next up we have featuring Into the Wild and by Alexandra. I was going to say, so what I was thinking just then was the little silhouette stamps, were they from, but they're not mine, but they're very reminiscent of ones that I did in Alpine, which was like people skiing and snowing and doing activities. So I was like, oh, I thought that were, but they're not mine. That's okay. Some of the other stamps are though. And okay, so weekly layout by Bethany Stanley using Starlit Stories. Oh, how comfy is that chair? I love a good chair. And the next is a weekly spread by Nadia, who has used Celebrate. Oh, so is it your birthday? Or is it just because we're celebrating everything? And then a weekly spread using So Crafty. It says Pretty Posy, but I want to say that's So Crafty. That's So Crafty. I'm sure of it. I'm sure that that's So Crafty. Wouldn't it be funny if I was wrong? Oh, I just turned into a thumb. Which I love it. And I love the fussy cut side as well. Next up we have is another one by Nadia, who has done a weekly spread using pink lemonade. Yes, it is So Crafty. Thank you so much, Heather, in the comments. And then Nadia has done another weekly spread using, this is Pretty Posy. Not my spread, but I know that kit. Yep, this is using Pretty Posy. And then by Candy, Candy has done a gorgeous pink lemonade spread. And I like how you've got the little, I know it's off to the side, but it's like a little fold over section, so you could put more info in. And I guess also like fold it out for when you don't want to show that on socials or whatnot. Oh, and that's it. That be all. So thank you to everybody who shared, who spread the word about what we do here. So if you want to be featured next week, use the hashtag #PAShowandTell for your chance to be featured. We can't generally feature everybody, but we try and feature as many people as we can. And Nina asked, you're still preferring, you just wanted to hear me say you're still preferring square images for show and tell, or are the size photos okay? Now, square definitely helps because if we put them up on the website, which we haven't done at the moment, but which we want to eventually do, it makes it easier because all the images on our website are square. So it definitely does help. But yeah, that is the amazing people who have done show and tell. Now, I just want to bring in, because I just spoke about a spread that I did. Let me just find it. So I was sort of playing around with some spreads and just getting to know my stickers and stuff like that again, because it's, I don't get nearly as much time as I would love to. I'm just moving all my junk out of the way. I don't get nearly as much time as I would like to basically create and get crafty. Oh, by the way, let me just jump over into the Q&A. So that way, if you do have a question, please feel free to ask while I'm talking about this, and I will come back to it. And also Michael is in the comments answering questions as we go as well. So yeah, I was like, okay, I don't really have a layout that I absolutely love at the moment. And I kind of want to make something for myself so that I can really easily plan each week. And I really want to try and use this, but I mean, good example of what happens to Sami when it's unstructured. I just ramble and I just go everywhere, but that's okay. We're embracing this. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give it a go, and I really like the idea. Shannon. Oh, Shannon. Oh, you are all giving me life. Anywho, I really like the idea of having like I can't even, the words are just not wording now, because all I can hear is Shannon, I can see you, like as if you're sitting next to me. I can see you in my head. Okay, hold on. Let me just drop down to this. So this was something, so this book, you've sort of said, this is just my, have a little bit of fun sort of in and try out some new stuff. But I was like, okay, I sort of want to make, it's not a barn door because it's vertical. Because a barn door would be like cut like this, right? It's not a Dutch door because like same thing. What is this called? So I had this idea of having, well, then I can do like a daily on these sort of smaller parts, but still be able to see the sidebar. And yeah, I really kind of love how this has turned out. And then I thought this doesn't reach all the way because that's the extra from here, but I could always use the washi strip, which is what I did down here. Is it really a Dutch door though? Is it really a Dutch door? Because it's on the side. Okay, let's call it a Dutch door anyway. So I'm really just sort of loving this layout because I've got my weekly and then I've got daily. Oh, so it is in the Bujo community. Okay, that gives me some, yeah. Okay, so Dutch door. Because I also like that it gives, when you're looking at it from the side, it does give the book a little bit of texture. And I know that once I start filling out all the stickers and everything, is that my right? No, that's my right. No, this is my right. Pretty pillow. Are you talking about my planner? Anyway, hold on. I'll come back to that TC. So yeah, I'm really sort of like enjoying this layout. I know I haven't written in it. Let me just zoom it in a little bit more. Hold on. Is this the right way? Yep. There we go. So I've got, well, maybe I could just not be lazy. So yeah, I put the little Monday through Friday. I've got like the little to-do list, which I can check off along the side. I've got the Saturday, Sunday down the bottom. I ended up filling up the sidebar. Thank you for everybody who shares how they fill up the sidebar when it's not, because these are B6 in my sticker books, because that was really great. And then I grabbed the bottom section from, which was up the top and I just reversed it and put it down the bottom, so it sort of ties it in. Yeah, and then did the thing. So is that my sharing? Oops, hold on, wrong way, this way. There we go. Oh, look, my water bottle matches. Yeah, so that's something I was sort of playing with. Yeah. Hold on, let me just jump back over to the QA. So, can you show us a pretty pillow behind your right shoulder? That's my left. This one. Are you talking about this? This is not a pillow. This is... If this is not what you're talking about, please let me know. But this is my Wild Celebration planner, which we do still have these in stock, I believe. So if you love it, I mean, I was raving about this last week because I really love the design on this. Oh, yay, love the layout. We'll try it out. Yay. Yeah, this was my Wild Celebration planner. It doesn't have to be used for Wild because there's nothing in the actual physical planner that says Wild, but it is definitely one of my favorite planner covers that I have done, just for the pastels. And yeah. Oh, and that's right. Yes. Thank you, Michael. And let me bring up, so because Michael actually also gave me, here we go, this. So if you are loving that planner, you can jump in now and get, I don't know if the planner is 50% off, but you can definitely get, oh, look at all those goodies heading out the door. So those are packed and shipped from this sale. So they were literally just shipped, and they're shipping them very quickly as well. But yeah, that's my Go Wild planner, and it is one of my favorite designs. Not followed, but like this is my other, I know it's newer, so therefore I'm loving it. But I'm actually like, so this was the A5, which converts back to B6. This is going to be something that I'm working on, a little secret project at the moment, which will go into that. Oh, here we go. Yes, that planner is included in sale. Only the releases from this year aren't in the sale. Oh, you're talking about this one. This planner is included in sale, so the Wild Celebration planner, but the Coastal Escape range is not. I did something similar in my last journaling spread with Dutch drawers, except I used washi, like what you did. Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's a really good way to use the washi too, right? I had another idea. This is why, okay, so me planning, while it is essential to my job, it's also dangerous, because then I come up with different ways to use the things and want to change the things. And right now I need to not let my ADHD brain overthrow and change too many of the things. Because I want to change the things. Yes, we likes it. We likes to change the things. Apparently my ADHD brain is a little bit of Gollum right now. I wouldn't want to cut out my Hobonichi, but a tip-in Dutch door would work. That's another idea. So the other thing I thought of, because like I've actually been using the bits that I cut out as like little notes on my desk. But the other thing I thought of doing was having them as little, almost like tip-ins. I just don't want to say what's written on there. Little tip-ins where you could tape it in and use them as like to-do notes, or like little flappy sections that sort of work, right? Because they're a box width with the way that I've done them. I never thought I would use the A5. Now I love A5 planners. I hope we get more designs coming in that size. Oh, yay. Okay, endless possibilities. Firstly, what was your name again? Because I can't quite... I lost my list when I cleaned up one day. Let me know your name if you want. Obviously no pressure. But also, do you use an A5 in the A5 planner, or did you go for B6 in the A5? Because the advantage to B6 in the A5 is you get a lot of space to decorate around and use like the big top game, which is always a problem if you love some big top game that it pops out. Although if you like it popping out the top, then it's all good. But if you want to protect it, if you're on the go a lot, then the B6 in the A5 is actually a really good solution, workable option solution. And also for the charms at the bottom, because the planner clip charms that I love doing, when you put them in this one and it hangs out the bottom, it sort of hits on the desk. But if you put it in a B6 in the A5 planner, it doesn't. Colleen! Oh, hey, Colleen. I need to write that down. Okay, I love the A5 notebooks, but we'll miss the B6 melodies if I switched. Yeah. And I think okay, here's the God honest truth, and I'm sure I've said this before. I did not like A5 planners. I used to use a Kiki K one. I didn't like the size. I didn't like the bulk. I didn't like the heavy. I didn't like the layout. But here's the thing. If you go to, like, my friend Bess has a million different layouts for the A5 and the B6 and a whole bunch of other stuff. And I didn't want to release an A5 until I could melody it like a proper A5. I'm not talking about a classic to A5. That was different. That was a different A5. That's like A5 Cloud, not A5 Book. A5 Cloud, A5 Wide. But I wanted to do it so that I could put the rings in and migrate from B6 rings to A5. From personal rings to classic. From personal rings to A5 rings. And one of the reasons why I have nothing in this right now is because whenever I do the hack, okay, so this is me trying to, normally I've got this taped down for B6 and I get it right every time, because B6 you just have to punch once. Whenever I punch it twice for A5, I always get it wrong. Now, Jamie and Bess have told me the hack to getting it right, but it seems like so much work. Anyway, I have a new one of these on the way, which is a one punch for A5. But I think, and once that arrives, I'm very excited because I feel like that's the blocker for me. I love the A5. No, oh, sorry, I've just said that. My first A5 is the Coastal Escape. I love it. Yay. I'm looking for an A5 layout that I love. Head over to lightsplaneraction.co. I'm sure that Bess will have something there that is perfect. She has so much there. I think I only like your A5 designs. Thank you. Well, I mean, this is the thing, like although I don't have the planner to go in, I mean, we do have the notebooks, obviously. But, you can use so this is a B6 size, but hold on, let me just jump over to this. You can always just, grab your, I mean, that's the joy of it, right? That it just slides in, right? Just buy an A5 punch. Well, I just didn't know which one to buy because I didn't want to end up with the same thing where I have to double punch it because I thought that wasn't, yeah, anyway. Yeah, so I have one on the way. It's on the way. My girls told me which one I needed to buy because I got it wrong. Anyway, so I know I didn't make something on the live today, but I showed something. Does that count? Please say that counts. Big takeaways from today. We have a huge sale going on at the moment, 50% off. We're also participating in the wild sale, which is coming up later this week. When the wild sale hits, okay, this is how I often get people saying, how can I help you out? How you can help out is when the wild sale hits, jump into the Go Wild group, share what you've made with our stuff, share that it's with PA, share our link, just share that we are part of the sale. That's how you can really help us out. That would be a huge help. Shannon's going to have a good night's sleep tonight. That's how you can help, is just share all the things that you have made using our kits and just really, help inspire the community with, especially while I'm asleep, because like a lot of the stuff that happens in the wild group is while I'm sleeping. So that would make a keeping that going while people are actively posting and I'm asleep would be a huge help. I love the PA layout, but my printer doesn't line up for a double-sided print. Yeah, and we've had to put the inserts on hold for the moment. I'm trying to look after my mental health and get back on track with the sub, so that our inserts have gone on hold. But yeah, check out Bess's stuff. She does prints and printable. And if you're into digital, the Gucci project, which is Jamie, is doing the she has a digital version, and I'm talking like GoodNotes version of some of the LPA inserts. I hope I said that right. that took a little bit more brain power than I thought. Do you have to be signed up for Go Wild? No, absolutely not. The Go Wild sale is for everyone. It is for everyone. Yes, I can. I thought I had done this, so it's obviously sitting somewhere 3/4 of the way done. But yes, I can. It won't be this week though. I will add it to my list. Bess also has absolutely amazing blackout inserts. This is absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Bess has some amazing stuff. And usually, I think it's Leslie in our group does a lot of layouts with our stickers in the blackout. So check those out if you want to see how they work with our stuff as well. Yeah, if you have enjoyed today's live, give us a thumbs up, like us, share us, all that sort of stuff. Let everybody know what we do here. Who is Bess and where can we find her? She is over at lightsplineraction.co. And she's on all the socials. She's the amazing dancing fun gorgeousness. Lightsplineraction.co, not .com. And yeah, her inserts are just incredible. I'm fading again. See you later, Penny. Yeah, so that's pretty much out. Thank you for the thumbs up. I do see them. They do pop up when I get a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Hopefully no thumbs down. But yeah, jump on over there, check her out, send her some love. She, I believe, is participating in the wild sale as well. And yeah. It pops up on my Shopify sometimes, like Planner Action. Yes, I wouldn't be surprised because I do know that she uses Shopify also. Yeah, that's it. That's today's live. It was probably the most chilled out and relaxed live I've done in a little while. Dropping the expectations on myself. So I hope everybody's enjoyed. That's the other takeaway is if you, I'll create a highlight reel of the Beautiful You stuff that I am. So there's two levels of Beautiful You. One is the freebies that we're currently working on. Oh, and I forgot to say also that is going, if all goes according to plan, we'll have some more downloads for that shortly. But yeah, just joining along with me to find ourselves beautiful again. So I'm waking up, or not just waking up, but through the day I'm trying to find a time of day just to say hi to everybody and say, hey, beautiful you, not just to myself, but hopefully to inspire other people. So if you're on the journey with me, please drop me a message, and I'm trying to reply to everybody. There has been a few. Ken helped. Ken absolutely helped. Probably the best live. Oh, yay. I'm going to dream about. Thank you. I'm loving the feedback. Thank you so much. Lindsay, I did see your message. I'm sure that Michael has seen that. So if not, I will get him to do that. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for joining. Thank you just for chilling out and relaxing with me. Let's do this again next week. Okay. Anyway, take care, everybody. Love to all of you out there and your families. Hugs to your loved ones. And yeah, goodbye, beautiful you.